people, Struggle John 102 here, and I guess I'm getting back to Let's Playing. Basically, my capture card kinda wasn't compatible with any of my computers anymore, and took me a while to get a new one. So, yeah, now I have a new one. It's cool, and also I kinda got bored with playing Ocarina of Time. It's not really all that fun for me, and I didn't have that much support going into it. I only have like 7 subscribers, so and it's basically just my family and direct friends. So today I think I'm going to start playing a game that is really, really fun, personally, and like I just play it to play it instead of playing it in order to like show that I can beat it. And that game is Splatoon. If I can get the thing to work, it'll, 1 second. There we go. Again, I'm doing this too because it's a game that, like, I like playing. Ocarina of Time was the kind of game where I beat it and I just move on, but I just keep playing this. This is a really fun game right here. So anyway, for those of you who have not played this before, you start off in the game, and you get to choose whether you are a boy or a girl. It should be a simple question, or you can gender swap yourself. It doesn't really matter that much, personally. Since on my main account, I'm a boy, I think just, like, eventually I'm going to be flip-flopping between my main account and my Let's Play account. By the way, I have defeated this game before on my main account. I'm just doing the Let's Play on this account because you can't double single-player campaigns on a single account. It's kind of unfortunate, but yeah, that's the way it is. So, on my main account, I'm going to be a boy, but on my Let's Play account, I'm going to be a girl, just so that you can differentiate between the two. Let me see, generals, stuff. Let's get ones right around here, and I don't know about you guys, but I like the greenish eyes. And as it's saying right here, you can change the stuff later if you're dissatisfied with anything. So yeah, let's go. So this is just going to be going through a tutorial kind of thing. Hey you! Yeah you want to be the freshest squid on the block? Teach you some funky fresh moves on the way to the Acropolis. So, yeah, as it's saying here, you can control your camera with gamepad. You should start by shooting these balloons, say with the ZR button, which is the right trigger. Aim every which way. Oh, I just found the sequence pro, okay, but you move with the left stick. This is just a typical fighting. If you don't like the gyro controls, you can also move with the right stick. But like I like the gyro controls, which will be explained by a reason which I'll say later. And you can reset the camera. Reset the camera with Y. Simple stuff, really. And now, most fun. You turn into a squid with the left trigger, and that allows you to go up walls that you normally wouldn't be able to walk up. You move a lot faster, but only in your own ink. And again, for those of you who haven't played this before, I'll get into what your own ink means. And no, this is not paint, this is actual ink. And yes, you can swim up walls. Now, what they don't tell you is that normally, if you just swim up walls normally, then you go like that fast. But when you swim up walls while jumping, then you go that fast. If you plan to get into the multiplayer, which you really should, it's really fun. You are going to want to do that a lot. Now, you'll notice that you try and jump. Normally, you don't get very far. However, if you turn into a squid, dash, and jump, then you'll get a lot farther. You can swim through stuff when you're a squid, whereas when you're a kid you can't. And oh boy, that is a UFO. Basically the goal of at least multiplayer is to cover as much of your enemy turf as possible with your owning as such. And standing in your opponent's ink will slow you down tremendously. You can't swim either, so you're gonna want to cover it with your own ink. And also, there are sub-weapons in addition to this weapon, which is just a typical gun. You have sub-weapons, in this case. Splatoon explosions. And I think that this is some of the best examples of a swim speed difference. Yeah, it's pretty decently faster. Like some of the power-ups that you get later on, when doing the multiplayer, will help you with swim speed even more. But anyway, super jump! And I hit my face on the tower. Hooray. Yes, this game was made by Nintendo. If you somehow did not know that. Press the LZR. And then News Network, which a lot of people hate for some reason. Scotty and Mary. You're going to be seeing these people a lot because they will tell you general stuff. I'll give more information on that when I go into the multiplayer mode. Anyway. It's on the current regular mount stages, alright. And this is just stuff for the multiplayer. There. I don't really care about this stuff right now. Newsflash. What is it? Goggles' great sapfish has vanished! Bum. If it isn't recovered soon, are we gonna lose power? I'm sure it'll be fine, probably. Yeah, that's how you should be reacting. I wonder if it has anything to do with that UFO crash. Sounds likely to me. That's all for now. Until next time, stay fresh. Yeah. Alright. You're gonna be seeing those a lot. Alright. In Clopolis, this is the plaza you were. Oh, and just expect to see a lot of fish ponds. They're we haven't a lot. I like them, but a little bit awkward to say out loud. Anyway. So, ink battles. The thing in the middle. That's where you go for the multiplayer. However, again, I should note that this game really isn't worth the money if you don't have an internet connection. So just be sure to get one of those before you start playing, because the single player, while fun, it isn't all that long. You won't have that much fun with it. It won't last you very long. That's where you get stuff, and again, that's all tied into the multiplayer. Talk about that later. That's where you do 1v1 local matches. I don't like those that much. That, again, we'll get into that part later because it's the multiplayer. And now for the important part. This old guy. Or creepy old dude. Seems like the type who could get you mixed up in something dangerous. No, I'm not going to enter the lobby first because first off, I want to point out a couple other things. First off, if you have an internet connection, then you will see a bunch of other people who have been playing, and you'll be able to see their gear, various other stuff. And yeah, they sometimes have Miiverse posts, and speaking of which, they will sometimes be written on walls as graffiti. This thing back here, this is the amiibo booth. I'll be covering it here, but basically if you have a Splatoon compatible amiibo, then you'll be able to do stuff with that. Dojo, and also the, I guess, studio for the Squid Sisters, that's what they're called. There's the lobby. Here's where you can make Miiverse posts, but I'm not going to be doing those right now. Anyway, right here. This is where you go in for the single player. And it can be oldie. The Octarians are coming! No! Oh well. Alright, I guess I lost my cool from right there. I'm Captain Cuttlefish, leader of the legendary Squid Beak Splatoon. That look in your eye, it's the look I've been looking for. The great sapfish that towers in Goblus has been squid-napped. Nobody believes me, but it's the work of the Octarians, I just know it. They want revenge for the great turf war of 100 years ago. I've been keeping an eye on them this whole time, of course. But they stole the great sapfish, right out from under my nose. Please, you gotta help me rescue the great sapfish. So... I'm gonna take silence says yes. Starting today, your agent bring in the new Squid Beak Splatoon, and I put on this outfit. It's your brand new hero suit. It'll help you fight the Octarians. What a great fit for hand-me-down formations fun too. Now let's go get those Octo jerks. I'm counting on you, bucko. Alright, so this is the single player hub. Sorry about that, this is my chair and desk. So I like playing this game standing up. So you're going to, if you decide to wander around a little bit, you will see that there is this thing. And if you touch it, you just kind of get bounced back. There's a big tea kettle in the middle. Now when he's saying here, he shoot to reveal the entrances to the Octarian there. You will see that I am kind of floating stuff, and there's a little bit of distortion stuff around here. Where you just shoot down. First stage, Octo Trooper high up. Catch that savage. Swim into it. Boom! It is the first single player stage. Oh, look at this, it's fun. Now, I really hope I didn't over-practice for this because, like, again, I like this game, and I've played the single-player levels over quite a few times. So, yeah, anyway, these dudes, they are Octarians. They will shoot you on sight, and that's typically not a good thing to have happen. However, fortunately, these guys have a very slow-moving projectile speed, so, like, these are basically the good ways of this game. If you played Mario, which you really should have, if you live on this planet. Now these guys are a little bit tougher. Since they've got shields on them, you can't shoot them from in front. However, you can shoot them from the side or the back. So you're going to want to swim around in order to get them. Now orange boxes, they will always yield those egg things, which I will explain when we get back into the main single player hub. When you swim into them, you will super jump. Now, what I said about the right joystick and moving, that's not entirely true. I do use the right joystick sometimes, but that's only like if I need to move farther than like my body will actually move. But anyway, these shield guys, when they're up on towers like this, never mind. I was about to say you can't shoot them from the side, but apparently you can. What you were supposed to do was chuck a grenade up there, because like they will pay attention to whatever is the most imminent danger, turn around in order to face it so they could block it, and then you shoot them, but I just super scroll. That's how you do it. Yeah. So... Oh, dang it. Ah, screw that! Oh no! You can shoot, you can just shoot that guy. Yeah, like that. He gets distracted, and then you can shoot. Alright, so here. This place is important. First off, you're going to want to take out these guys. Bombs. Bombs. Shoot you. Straight. Alright, so now, do not jump in there. You'll see that thing has a blocking thing on it. This one you can shoot up and all the way to the top and jump up here. Now that one, it's got a box on top. You can, if you shoot the box, it will see that a scroll pops out. If you have eyes, and then you get up to it, you pick it up. And also the heads-up display at the top right, it'll show that you got a scroll thing. That will be like not necessarily important, but for completion, it is important. It doesn't really do much other than that. Yeah. Now this briefcase, it is a suit of armor. It changes your health mech and pretty much gives you an extra death, pretty much. An extra life without having to reset from the nearest checkpoint. I would demonstrate it, but then it's kind of dumb. Come on. Come on. Metal Gear Squalid. Metal Squid Solid. Yeah. And that shiny thing up there, that is our goal. That is a tiny sapfish. We need to save those little dudes. Alright, so we'll grab the key. Come on. Oh, come on. Oh, jeez. Yep. More enemies spawned over there. That one with the double split. That one is more of a rapid fire, and its shots will travel faster, as you kind of saw there. And however, they will be weaker and travel they won't travel as far. Alright, so anyway, when we got up here, you'll see this bubble. Just shoot it or throw a bomb. Grab the zapfish. Boom, all over. And you get an extra bonus point for however many suits of armor you have. The armor does stack, by the way. I'll just check the time on this. 18 minutes. Anyway, the goal for getting that little thingy was these are something scrolls. I'm not sure if I said that, but they will just like give basic backstory on the world of Splatoon. This one you should be able to read, but I will read it for you anyway. Since time immemorial, a rare type of electric catfish known as the zapfish has been prized by Inkling society as a source of energy. In fact, the entire city of Inkopolis is powered by a single 100-year-old great zapfish. So, yeah. Now, that was just the first mission. There are 3 missions in this one world, plus the big tea kettle, which we'll get into later. Anyway, if we are to press plus on here, then we get to select things to upgrade. You got the hero shot, which is your gun. It increases rate of fire. We don't have enough eggs for that. You can increase the ink tank, which is the capacity of the ink tank in order to be able to hold. Splat bombs, which increases any splat radius. And then you have the burst bombs and seekers. These are completely different weapons, which you need to unlock if you can read. Yeah. Personally, I'm gonna get the seekers first because, like, I like using these. I'll get burst bombs next. Now, just saying, you will probably not be able to get all these fully powered up on your first playthrough, and that's fine. That's why the amiibos are there. I don't have the amiibos yet, but I know what they do. I'll explain those when I get them. Yeah. Anyway, that should. Oh yeah. Use the D-pad to switch bombs. So, like currently, I have the black bombs cooked. However, seekers, you switch to the right side on the D-pad. So there was some way that I could reset all these. But anyway, you get this ready. Swim forward. Makes a little trail of ink for you to follow. And also, if there were like any enemies in the general vicinity, then it would target on them. If I was like generally planning on at them. But yeah, that should do it for this episode. Hope you guys liked it. Again, I'm really hoping for a little bit more support. Yeah.